Man, couldn't ask for a more beautiful day here. I mean, look at this blue sky. Look at these pretty white clouds. Got the sun coming through, got this beautiful trees, a nice breeze, beautiful architecture here. Nice and quiet, nice and peaceful. Let's get back to the most beautiful part. Me, everybody. Yeah, so I'm actually having a really good day, guys. I just got done training a client. I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a very interesting dude, and I'm just very thankful, man. You know, I know sometimes I have an attitude and blah blah blah, but you know, first and foremost, just before I get started with my video, I'm so thankful that I get to, make a living doing one of the many things that I enjoy doing, and that's helping people improve themselves mentally and physically. I really believe that's one of the reasons I was put on this earth. Not the only, but one of the reasons I was put on this earth is to help people here and here. And I'm so thankful that I get to do that, man. I'm so fucking happy about that. I'm feeling really, really, really good today. So positive vibes to all my viewers. I hope all my viewers are happy. Even the fucking trolls who don't like me and all the trolls who want to beat me up and see me go to the hospital, whatever, man, that's fine. Like I said, if you guys really want to fight me, fucking walk up on me then, dude. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I digress. Alright guys, so today's video, I want to talk about a fan question I had. This lady, she's a black lady. Not that it matters that she's black, but she made it a point that she was black, so whatever. Her name is Shirley Relanique or whatever, some shit like that. Sorry if I mispronounced her name, because I know how fucking particular black chicks are, especially back in the States. If you fuck up their name. Well, Cassandra, is Cassandra? Sandra? Yeah, I said it. Go fuck yourself. She was asking me, well, if you're so into black women, well, why did you move to Cambodia? Blah, blah, blah. Do you see yourself settling down with a Khmer woman? And I'm just going to speak a little bit about that. I'm going to speak about doing things for yourself and not for others. And there's a lot of examples. I don't want to make this video too long. I might do a part 2 to this, because I really can speak a lot on doing things for yourself and not for others, because at the end of the day, man, if you don't do it for you, and when I say do it, I mean anything, like follow your goals, follow your dreams, follow your passion, blah, 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 blah. If your goal is to get in shape, if your goal is to be a champion athlete, if your goal is to move across the world, if your goal is to write a book or whatever, don't do it to impress other people. Do it for you, man. Do it because you want to do it. The positive results will follow. The positive results will follow, okay? Very simple. So let me back up here real quick. Do I see myself settling down with a Khmer woman? No, I do not. Now, I know there's people on my channel who get very upset when I say I'm not into Cambodian women. Now, I'm going to specify one more time for you dumbass motherfuckers who don't listen. Let me explain why I'm not particularly interested in dating a Khmer woman, okay? Do I think Khmer women are unattractive? No. Generally speaking, as I've said, I think a lot of Cambodian women are beautiful. They're beautiful women. I mean, a lot of them are gorgeous. It has nothing to do with that. It's cultural differences. It's a language barrier, and most Khmer women that I know, that I see with other foreign men, typically want to get married very quickly and have children and have that kind of life. Guys, that's not what I want. Now, am I saying that I'm never going to be a father? No, but I'm not going to be a father unless I'm with a woman that I know I'm going to be with forever. Okay. If I know that I'm with the right woman, then maybe I'll have kids, because I personally think I'd be an excellent father. I think I'd be an excellent father. Will I end up with a black woman? I don't know. I don't really care about the race. I don't really care about the race. Like, as long as that we have a mutual physical attraction and an intellectual connection. Yeah, I did with my middle finger. An intellectual connection, then like, what the fuck's the problem? I don't care what fucking color you are, as long as you look good. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I do have a preference for brown skin. I have a preference for darker skinned women, but that's just my thing, man. Now let me talk a bit about doing it for you. Okay. For example, I've trained and I've competed a bit in kickboxing. Now, am I an excellent kickboxer? Am I like an awesome fucking kickboxer? No, I'm not. I mean, like, compared to the average guy, yes, I'm very skilled. Compared to a guy who's had 30 professional fights, no, I'm not that good. Okay, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked, and I freely admit that. Like, I have no problem admitting that. That's fine. But I didn't get into fighting. I don't look like this. I don't look like this to impress others. I do it for me. I do it for me. I do it because I feel good. Okay? Got a cold, guys. Sorry. There's this channel on YouTube called the Hodge Twins. I'm sure some of you guys know. And some people say that I copy the Hodge Twins. I don't know why you would. How the fuck can I copy the Hodge Twins when I don't have a twin with me, dumbass? But the Hodge Twins had a very good point that, you know, because they're like, they have several channels, and like one of them is on fitness and like, you know, building muscles and blah, 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 like making all kinds of gains and stuff. Shout out to the Hodge Twins. You guys are fucking awesome. You know, they often talk about how like the only people who have appreciation for the male physique oftentimes are gay men and other gym goers. So if your motivation to get in shape is to impress chicks, I'm talking to the fellas here, mostly just the fellas here. I mean, so sorry ladies, but this is also good for women to hear too. Men, if your motivation to get in good shape, to look like old No Joke over here with these fucking apples for biceps, all right, and these fucking washboard abs. Am I a douche? Am I a douche? Well, there's talk. There's for sure talk. I digress. A lot of women don't even give a fuck. How often do you see women, these fucking beautiful women, just gorgeous skin, beautiful body, nice big tits and ass. Not that you have to have a big tits and big ass, but let's be honest. I mean, who doesn't like big tits and a big ass? I mean, come on, man. You know, come on. Let's call it like it is. Ladies, I'm not saying the guy has to have a big dick, but if he does, you're probably not gonna fucking complain about it, unless it's too big, of course. Unless it's like a Pringles can like mine. But no, it's definitely not that big. You know. You have to do it for you, man. You have to do it for you. Same with getting into fighting. If your motivation to getting into professional fighting or professional sports for that matter, let's say it's football or baseball or blah blah blah, whatever. The list goes on. If you're doing it just to get pussy or respect, then you shouldn't be doing it. Like you shouldn't do it, because if you get into the fight game to make money, that's like selling oranges on the highway to make money. Like, the chances of you ever making it big financially are so slim, dude. It's so slim. There's so many guys who get into sports because they want to get rich, they want to get pussy, and it doesn't work out. And then what, man? You have to do it for you, guys. You know, if you want to write a book, for example, and I know people like this who make these goals, who do this and that. I'm not gonna say any names. I have a very good friend of mine. I'm not gonna say his name. He's a guy that I love this guy a lot. I think he's a great guy, but he's got a problem. In fact, he's got a very big problem. Now, I'm not going to get into details or anything, but basically, he's putting so much effort and so much sacrifice and so much focus and obsession onto this other person to basically, how should I put this? Like, win her back, I should say. I'm not going to say names or get into details. If some of my friends are watching this, you probably know who and what I'm talking about, but I fucking love this guy, and I think that what he's doing, he's doing this for the wrong reasons. He's doing it because he wants this person. He wants this person. He's not doing it for himself. If that makes sense, guys. So I'm just gonna wrap this video up. If you have a goal, if you have a desire, if you have a dream, do not do it for the money. Do not do it to impress somebody or get laid or blah, 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 because what if it doesn't work out? I've done this many times where I've said I'm gonna do shit and made a goal to impress people, but at the end of the day, no one really cares, man. You have to do it for yourself. If you wanna start a business, if you wanna get into sports and become champion, if you want to write a novel, if you want to get somebody to fall in love with you, man, you can't fucking be obsessed and try to pull them towards you. You have to let it happen. Do it for you. Do what makes you happy. If you are happy, the people around you will be happy. This is something that I've figured out over time. Okay, and again, I am not perfect. I am by no means a finished project. I will never be finished working on me until the day I'm dead. So, just a short little message to you guys. All right, I'll say it one more time. If you have a goal, dream, desire, or objective in life, or whatever you want to call it, do it because you want to do it. If you don't do it, the world's going to keep on going around, and guess what? No one is going to give a fuck. Okay? Did I make my point? All right, guys, I'm No Joe Coward. It's a pleasure speaking to you. If you guys want to shoot me an email, it's nojokestriking@gmail.com. I usually don't respond to emails simply because, A, they're too fucking long. TJ Swan. This guy, TJ Swan, he's been a viewer of mine. And look, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But he sends me these very long emails, and a lot of times I just don't feel like reading it. And he says that I'm, like, only unintelligent people don't read. Well, dude, I don't... yeah, fine. Fine. Like, I'm stupid. Fine. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I'm a total idiot. Yeah, for sure, dude. B, they asked me how much the TEFL teachers make. Guys, TEFL teachers can make money here. Yes, you can move to Cambodia and make money as a teacher. Yes, you can do it. Fuck off. Or it's just bullshit like, do you know where I can get black tar heroin in Cambodia? Like, no, I don't, man. And even if I did, I'm not going to tell you on the fucking internet, dude. If you want to meet me in person and talk about where to get, like, how to party, then fine. Anyways, I'm No Joe Coward. It's a pleasure speaking to you guys. Can all go fuck yourself. Peace.